would like to ask all of our panelists for their key takeaways or their final thoughts from today's presentation. David, you led us off. Perhaps you want to give us a few of your closing remarks.
Sure. LIBOR transition is a highly bespoke process for each firm and each institution. It sounds easy. We're going to go from one rate to another rate, but it's pervasive. It affects every piece of multiple functional areas across the firm, and the devil is very much in the details. So relying on industry groups or your bank or some other outside source to help you fix the problem will put you in a position of being potentially deficient, behind, and a victim of the people who are ahead and recognize where the opportunities
are. Christina, we went to you next. Perhaps you want to give us a few of your final thoughts from today.
Sure. I would echo David in the time to act is now. I know it's tempting to wait to see if solutions present themselves, especially perhaps, a legislative solution. But I think that people will benefit from acting sooner than later. There's a tremendous number of documents to be revised, and as we come up on that 2022 deadline, whether it truly proves to be a deadline or not, there's going to be a lot to do. I would also note for those who are, viewing the New York legislation as some kind of possible solution, that when the ARRC published their updated version of the frequently asked questions on Friday, they noted in 2 places that their mandate was to facilitate the acceptance and use of a selected alternative reference rate on a voluntary basis. That sure sounds like the opposite of a mandated legislative solution.
Thanks so much, Laura. You're our final speaker. Do you want to close us out with a few of your final thoughts from today as well?
Yeah, I don't have anything really new to add, but I would say that if your organization hasn't yet adopted a protocol for this internally, now is the time to do so for all the reasons that David and Christina said. This is coming up quickly.